Lovely. My mic was muted for the first 50 seconds, which means the intro is botched. So sad. I said welcome, 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 and this is our week 1 update. We haven't made a ton of progress, obviously, because it's only been a week, but most importantly, we no longer have to worry about galactic war. We have enough Imperial troopers to where we can pretty much full auto galactic war. And I remember when I started my very, very first account, and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Galactic war was kind of a pain in the butt because I didn't understand how anything worked. I mean, the Imperial troopers weren't good back then, obviously, but I didn't know who Basilishan was. I was having trouble healing my best characters. They were dying or running out of health, and I couldn't heal them. It was certainly a much different time back then, but now we have been graced with many, 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 many years of knowledge. You think I should use Aiden lead? All right, you know, I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out on the Aiden Versio lead. Well, I don't have her leadership ability unlocked, which I guess would probably be a limiting factor. Critical chance, offense, 10 speed. All right, well, I don't really know how much that's offering me here, because I have Moff Gideon and Veers, so I'm probably just gonna run Veers? Double the speed, extra offense. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna run Veers. What's up, everyone? So I'll show you what the old roster looks like, what the daily farming path is. I low-key did most of the farming at like 2 in the morning. I was trying to record a cool little niche video for some other Galaxy of Heroes YouTubers to watch, but I couldn't quite figure out what it was I wanted to say, so I never ended up recording that video. I mean, there's only so much that we can actually accomplish week 1, right? But I think we've done pretty well. We are close to our first 7-star character, which should be fun. Mr. Virus, Mr. Billy Ray. How close are we to getting? How close are we to getting to the next tier of the raid? We're in tier 3 right now. It seems like we can get through it pretty easily. We've maxed out. The raid cadence is quite slow and therefore a little sad. But I'm at least 25% of the way to where everyone else is. We should be close. That's good. My first 7-star character was Magma Trooper. That's pretty hot. Yeah, so it's looking like my first 7-star character will be Farmboy Luke, which is good. I'll then immediately switch all Cantina resources over to Old Ben, get him up to 7. Leia and Han we're picking up in stores, and I think they actually, oh yeah, they actually have added a Leia node. I totally forgot that that was a thing. They have a Leia node, so we should be able to get Leia a little bit faster than I was otherwise expecting, and I'm pretty sure they haven't added a Han Solo node, correct? Oh, they actually did. It's a Cantina. Well, we'll probably be skipping out on that one, but so we're making good progress on troopers. We're making good progress on CLS. The troopers will help get us R2-D2 for CLS. Where we can, we're trying to get some Ewok shards through the... I don't even need to favorite you. You just appear randomly. We're getting Ewok shards through the guild shipment thing. We just unlocked the node for Mando, so we'll start to get him up working on a bounty hunter team for Chewbacca. And we've made some progress in unlocking BT, so we'll continue to farm this node. Our daily hard node farms are Gideon, Veers, probably Leia, Dark Trooper, Iden, BT, range, and then whatever's left over, putting into Mandalorian. As we start to top up some of those characters, we'll probably switch to like Anakin, range, Mando, Piet, trips. And then when we unlock much later the Bosk node and a little bit later the Basilishan node, we'll focus here. And then I don't remember where Hondo is. He Cantina? He is 1D. So probably what we'll do as far as Cantina is concerned is Hondo's going to be our best character for a while, probably. So I'll probably 7-star Luke, 7-star Old Ben, shift Cantina over to Hondo, get him up, continue to invest hard and currency resources into Leia Han, troopers to 7 to get R2-D2, grab CLS, farm up Ewoks passively through the store and where I can in hard nodes, and then pick up 3PO and Chewie to kind of round that team off while I start to migrate some resources towards Boss, Grief Karga, Mando. Boba, I'm pretty sure Boba is a... I don't know if they've moved him since the last time I farmed Boba. He used to be Cantina. He still is Cantina, so that will be a quick one. And then Jango will probably be our 5th, so that we can double up the CLS event and the Padme event. We're probably pushing Padme to 3rd or 4th farm. Yeah, more like 5th farm. So we have a little bit of leeway before we need Jango to get Padme. So which is why I'm not putting a ton of resources into Jedi Knight Anakin right now or Ahsoka, because it's going to be kind of a later term farm in our little Will to Live farming guide right here. What about your fleet? Well, I'm not level 60 yet, so I can't really do fleets. But we're going to do the classic Zeta event for fleets. Sorry, this is I don't know why I'm going to normal challenge. This is a fleet challenge. I don't have access to ships, so I can't open up. But we need our dark side ships, so after we finish... Actually, am I blind? I don't think they give us access to the ships here. Yeah, so they're not giving us access to the Geonosian ships in the guild store or the Galactic War store yet. But the second they start popping up, I think at level 60, we're going to take them up to 5 stars so that we can have our dark side ships for the Zeta event, which is going to be important. And then after that, we're going to push Bounty Hunters for MILF. We're going to push Outrider a little bit, and probably a little bit of Kyle Katarn's ship as well, and we'll rock a pretty powerful a pretty powerful Rebel fleet, which punches up quite substantially, especially if you have all of the gizmos and the doodads. It is one of the least well-known early to mid-game gimmicks that a lot of people aren't running. I think Gerbil actually has a good series on that fleet punching up versus executors and stuff like that. It's a surprising amount of viability for something that people pay almost no mind to, mostly because the profundity exists now for a lot of players who are super concerned about fleets. But with that being far away in the distance, it's looking more and more like we're going to have to run our beautiful, beautiful HOM-E, which has been my favorite fleet for a long time. So I'm not exactly worried in that front. You just hit 50, but it's a grind. Leveling slower after 45, yeah, it's gonna be tough. But you know, it's fun. We get to play along with other people. We get to grow together. It's a pretty good journey. Billy Ray, if you're still here, how are we doing for the guilds? Is the guild still looking for more free-to-play players? We could maybe advertise here that we're opening up spots to remaining patron members, and then if we have no more patron members who are interested, we can definitely open it up to everyone else to kind of fill some spots there. Alright, I don't know what's happening, why you're not. Maybe you're just getting your punches dodged. Alright, let's get a stun here, man. What's your first GL or GL ship rush? I'm probably not going to worry about any of those for probably the first year or so. It's just not good viability, and it definitely doesn't fall in line with the will to live farming. So I don't imagine myself going in those directions anytime soon. It's not something that's on the horizon for me in the next year or so. Just hit 56, 57, one more level to OP Phoenix. Yeah, I'll let you guys. We'll do these update videos, and we'll let people know when there's room in the free-to-play guild for people to kind of join along with us. I'm unaware of. Well, I guess I could actually. I don't know why I'm saying I'm unaware. I'm literally the guild leader. I could check right now. All right, manage. What are we looking like? We got 47 members, so we'll reach out to some people on Patreon and see if they need to join, and then if not, we should have some openings for people who are seeking asylum into the free-to-play guild. This account has better Phoenix than my main account. Yeah, well, it's like I have Relic 5 Hera for the whatchamacallit, for the Profundity event, I think. And I have Relic 7 Rex for the Leia event, and then my other Phoenix characters are like Gear 6. Yeah. Should we start? You know what? We'll finish this little stream off. That'll just end up being a video. We'll finish it off with a purge. We will purge everyone who has not played for 2 or more days. Let's finish this out with a nice little purge. All right. Last activity. All right. Who has not played in a while? All right. Well, you haven't played. You haven't. Oops. I don't want to. You weren't playing. You weren't playing. You know, 2 days. I'm gonna make 3 days the cutoff. I'll give them a chance. Oh, can I not highlight more than one person? All right. Well. You're getting fucking axed. And you're getting fucking axed. And you, Dixie Normus, great name. Axed. And Kickwatch, 69 Sixter, and Darth Euphoria. You guys are on Axe Watch, the Great Purge. Channeling my inner. Not to say that I'm channeling my inner Moff Gideon here, but hiya! Okay. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Week 1 free-to-play update. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.